If you ever felt like you skipped childhood and jumped straight into adulthood, this video is about you. Maybe you were the mature kid, the one who didn't get to be careless, who learned early that depending on others wasn't safe. And now, even years later, you feel tired in ways that don't make sense. Here is the truth most people never tell you. Growing up too fast doesn't stay in the past. It quietly shapes how you think, love, work, and survive today. And once you see these patterns, you can't unsee them. You didn't choose to grow up early. Life pushed you there. Maybe you had to emotionally support your parents, take care of siblings, manage adult responsibilities, or simply survive in an environment where being a child wasn't safe. So you adapted. You became responsible, alert, and self-reliant. People praised you for being strong, but no one asked what it cost you. At Siilent Psychology, we often talk about how early survival shapes adult behavior. And this is one of the most overlooked experiences. Before we go deeper, if you relate even a little to this, take a second to like the video and subscribe to the channel. These videos are made for people who grew up silently carrying heavy emotional weight, and subscribing helps you stay connected to content that actually understands you. When you grow up too fast, your nervous system learns something very specific. Safety comes from control. As a child, you couldn't relax because things felt unpredictable. So, your mind learned to stay alert all the time. Even now, as an adult, you might struggle to fully relax. Your body doesn't know how to switch off. You can be sitting still, but inside you're tense. Rest feels uncomfortable, almost unsafe, because being alert once kept you alive. One of the most common effects is emotional independence taken too far. You're used to handling everything on your own. Asking for help feels awkward, weak, or even dangerous. You might say, "I've got it," even when you're exhausted. Deep down, it's not pride, it's conditioning. You learned early that no one was coming to save you, so you became your own safety net. The problem is, adulthood requires connection, not constant self. You may also notice that you feel older than your age, yet strangely behind at the same time. Mature in responsibility, but inexperienced in joy. You know how to survive crises, but simple happiness feels unfamiliar. Fun might even make you uncomfortable. You might feel guilty relaxing, like you should be doing something productive instead. This isn't laziness or negativity. It's a nervous system that never learned how to rest without consequences. Another lasting effect is difficulty trusting people emotionally. When you had to grow up fast, adults may have disappointed you, relied on you too much, or failed to protect you. So now, even when people are kind, a part of you stays guarded. You might keep relationships surface level, or attract emotionally unavailable partners because deep closeness feels overwhelming. You crave connection, but fear what comes with it. People who grew up too fast are often hyper-aware of others' emotions. You can read a room instantly. You notice tone changes, facial expressions, and mood shifts without trying. This skill once helped you stay safe, but now it can turn into emotional exhaustion. You feel responsible for everyone's feelings. You over-explain, over-apologize, and put others first, even when it drains you. You might also struggle with a quiet sense of emptiness. Not sadness exactly, just a feeling that something is missing. That missing piece is often the childhood who never got to fully experience play, softness, being taken care of. And because society rewards productivity, no one talks about grieving a childhood you technically had, but never truly lived. One of the hardest parts is how invisible this struggle feels. From the outside, you look capable, calm, and independent. People assume you're fine. They come to you for advice, not realizing you really feel held yourself. Being the strong one can become a lonely identity. You don't know how to ask to be supported because you've always been the supporter. This early pressure can also show up as perfectionism. You learned that mistakes weren't safe. So now you overthink decisions, fear failure, and feel like you're never doing enough. Even success doesn't fully satisfy you because your nervous system is wired for survival, not celebration. You move from one task to the next without pausing to feel proud. But here's the part that matters most. None of this means you're broken. These patterns once protected you. They helped you survive when you had no other choice. The issue isn't who you became. It's that you're still living by old rules in a new environment. Healing doesn't mean losing your strength. It means learning that you don't always need it. Recovery starts with permission. Permission to rest without guilt. Permission to ask for help without explaining yourself. Permission to enjoy softness, play, and care even if it feels unfamiliar. It also starts with noticing your body. When you feel tense for no reason, remind yourself that you're safe now, that you're allowed to slow down. Reparenting yourself is not about blaming your past. It's about giving yourself what you needed back then. Comfort, reassurance, patience. Talking to yourself kindly instead of critically. Letting yourself make mistakes without punishment. These small shifts slowly teach your nervous system a new truth. You don't have to earn rest anymore. If this video is putting words to feelings you've never been able to explain, you're not alone. Many people carry this silently, thinking it's just how they are. But awareness is powerful. Once you understand why you are the way you are, you can start choosing differently, gently, at your own pace. Before you go, I'd really love to hear from you. Did you feel like you had to grow up too fast? Or did something in this video resonate with your experience today? Share your thoughts in the comments. Your story might help someone else feel seen. And if you think this video could help someone who always had to be the strong one, please share it with them. Sometimes understanding is the first step toward healing.